For all those who seek true inner growth, there is a mandation of purity at the end of one's mind. Purity in thoughts, purity in imagination, purity to recall memories and not to be entrapped by the subjects that throng within the mind as an outcome of these sensual pleasures that one seeks to cherish. And this is not an easy way, a very arduous path for a true seeker seeking true inner growth to establish purity at any cost. Because unless purity is established at the end of one's mind will not become stable. It will always be under one or the other kind of disturbance. And inner disturbances disallow one to evolve within. Lord Krishna has mentioned in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna that I have created this creation with a mix, a blend of impurities. The creation cannot sustain merely with sattva. There has to be a mixture of tamas and rajas along with. They have the role to play, a very important role to play. But when it comes to truly seek and acquire and cherish inner growth, then impurities must recede. They must come down to a level where they cannot cause any kind of inner disturbance at the end of one's thoughts, imagination, and other seeking of sensorial pleasures. As I mentioned right at the outset, that it is not that easy to acquire the purity at the end of the mind. It mandates for a cleaning on day-to-day basis. Cleansing of the mind is an exercise that requires countless failures before one can accomplish to some extent. And the cleansing of the mind, as it comes to people through different efforts of tapascharya, of various kinds of atonement, austerities, as we call it as tapasya, prayashchit, etc. But each one has followed their own technique, their own way, that comforts them to sustain their efforts for the ultimate outcome of cleansing of the mind on day-to-day basis. I'm here to share with you my own personal experience, an experience that I have followed for past several decades in order to ensure that the cleansing of the mind is truly dispensed on day-to-day basis. Let me reveal it to you. My technique is very simple. I have no control upon the sensorial infringements that come to me by thought, that pervade all around in the surrounds. I may interact through my senses to certain objects, subjects of pleasure, but at the end of the day, I ensure that whatever has come to my way, my own experiences in the form of an impurity, that should be disallowed any penetration into the depths of my mind. And to disallow that, I open up myself on a bare basis, on the basis of becoming bare, becoming naked in absolute terms. Here, I do not mean the bare and naked in physical terms. Here I mean that I become bare, I become naked in front of the one whom I revere at the highest end. The reverence could be towards your own guru. The reverence could be towards your own idol, your Ishtadev. Reverence could be towards Ma Ganga, Narmada, Godavari, Kaveri. Reverence could be towards a shrine. Reverence could be towards Himalayas. Ma, Gayatri, Gaumata. It could be any. It could be any. Someone that you behold, that you hold at the highest levels of the reverence. You must have that courage, that inner capacity to look into the spark of their eyes, face of face, without hiding anything, whatever, however bad it may appear to you, irrespective of considering the value of its bad aspects, just open up, bare, naked, reveal to the idol of your highest reverence that this is what I interacted, this is what I experienced, and this is what I did enjoy. I did enjoy. That pleasure was very soothing to me, but I reject. I am not it. I don't want to be that. I want to retain my purity at the end of the mind, because anything and everything which forces me or makes me indulge into any kind of compromise of my own true inner growth, I am not that. I am not going to allow that. I am going to thwart it, come what may, however compelling that sensual pleasure may be, in the form of lust, greed, enviousness, animosity, whatever. I have no count upon the kind of infringements that come and distort the balance of my mind. Such impurities are disallowed within me. I'm not going to allow them. So therefore, my Ishtadev, you capacitate me in order to rebut them, thwart them, throw them out. And for that, you as the true witness must acknowledge that yes, this seeker has opened up before me, so therefore I shall absorb that impurity into me. Here I is the idol. Here I is for the one whom you revere the most. That your idol, your highest source of reverence, should accept it. And that acceptance is not going to come to you merely as an addressal from the other side, but your own inner inspiration informing you, an endorsement within yourself that yes, I've accepted your offering. Offering need not be something which you consider as out of devotion as excellent, the best. Offering can also be in the form of various vices that come and withdraw our own true growth, withdraw us from the true growth. So the offering has to be more in the terms of what? Something that compromises our own inner evolution. Offer it. When you offer flowers to the Lord, your Ishta, the source of your highest reverence, the flowers must also bear an emotion. It's not that I'm asking you to offer flowers every day. Out of adoration, once in a while you may do so. But here I mean that flowers that are in the form of your own mental expression. When you offer flowers, you must offer along with the flowers anything that you want to remove from within yourself, something that you do not want to live with, something that you do not want to be associated with, something that must leave. It may come to you countless times. How does it matter? You know, the term for a spiritual seeker is not the one who shall succeed. The true term for a spiritual speaker, the spiritual seeker is the one whose beloved is the countless failures and yet arise after each failure. So consider the failure as your beloved one. असफल चेष्टा. साधक कौन? जो असफल होना जानता है, असफलता से प्रेम है. So be prepared for that. And be prepared for countless times. It does not matter. It does not matter even if you fail for 20,000 times. But repeat the same exercise every time for the cleansing of the mind. Open up on day-to-day basis. Whether in the morning or the evening, the choice is yours. The time that comforts you to offer yourself from the innermost core of your heart. Just open up and tell them, this is what I envision within myself. Within my mind, I saw this. I enjoyed it. I cherished it. But I don't want to be it. I don't want to entangle myself with this particular lust. So accept it from me. I offer it to you as my own offering. Remove it from my innermost understanding. I want to be absolutely pure. When we go to the holy rivers, what do we offer? We offer our propensities that are bad, propensities that withdraw, propensities that compromise our own inner growth. We offer it to that holy river. We do not bathe our physical body. Physical body can well bathe at home under the shower with lot many soap and gel. But there we go to bathe at the end of our propensities. Yes, the physical representation of it does transpire by bathing into the water, but the water is not capacitated to bathe to clean the mind. The mind has to open up itself. Water merely facilitates externally. Likewise, that bath, true bath, to clean ourselves at the entirety of the mind must happen every day. Such experiences might bring few tears into your eyes. Does not matter. Everything gets washed away with those 2 tears, even the moist eyes, even the deepest acknowledgement, the deepest opening up in front of your Isht every day, looking directly into the eyes and informing them that this is what I experienced yesterday or today. But it is not me. This is not me. I don't want to be it. I offer it to you. Accept my offering. You are capacitated, Mahadev. You can bear, absorb the entire venom of this planet or the cosmos. So, Neelakantha, it could be any Isht of yours. I'm just giving an example to you so that you can say those words. You can you can punctuate your own mantra for that. And something which you must openly, candidly repeat every day with the depth of your heart. One thing what you should ensure is whenever you open up, you're opening up before your higher source of reverence has to be so open, so pure, so simple that you feel at your own depths that nothing remains hidden. There is nothing which I am now at present hiding from it. Everything has been offered in entirety. पूरा नंगा हो करके उनके समक्ष खड़े हो करके अपने सभी दोष वृत्तियों को अर्पित करना. And do that from your depths. And once you do that, your own inner endorsement will make you feel as accomplished on that particular moment. And once you accomplish at that end, the cleansing is done. Your own eyes, your own head, everything on the physical realms shall feel an experience of something which is very divine, very elated feeling. I am not talking about ecstasy during those moments, but you will feel more charged, more confident, having given yourself an inner support. And do you want to know that something in subtle dimension happens when you open up with purity at heart? Yes, everything happens. Those subtle divine guides, the ones that are appointed by the Almighty to evolve, to ensure our inner evolution, they're very much there. Their messages give us the inner endorsement that yes, what you seek has been given to you. You've been granted what you want. And they become so happy. The higher form of energies, they become attracted towards you because they understand, they well understand that this particular seeker does not want to compromise. Though he is vulnerable or she is vulnerable to various impacts of negative vibrations of sensual pleasures. Yes, each one of us is vulnerable. Whether it is me or anyone else, we all are vulnerable to it because they are intertwined. They are, what word should I give it to it? They are embedded into the surround. They keep penetrating into us by way of the inhalation that we do. वायु में दोष है, विचार में दोष है, वायु विचार का दोष आता है. It impacts each one of us. But then the question again then left at the end of the day is, what mannerism do we adopt? What technique do we adopt with all sincerity at the heart to ensure our own inner cleansing? We adopt the mantra when we are about to perform any important ritual. That mantra has got something which will certainly impress upon you. We take the help of the water, we make the water as the medium, because it is believed that the water has the capacity to bear our emotions. So what we do is we take some water in our hand, we cover it with the right hand, and then we chant that mantra, where the meaning of the mantra is, before the Lord of the maintenance department of this cosmos, Vishnu, Bhagwan, Narayan. And what the mantra says, I'll say it in the Sanskrit and then give you a small translation of it. Om apavitraha pavitro va sarvavastham gatyopi vaha yah samreta pundari kaksham sabha abhayantarah shuchi om punat pundari kakshah punatu. I seek purity of thee. O the Lord of the maintenance of this cosmos, you behold the housekeeping of this entire cosmos, whether the physical or the subtle or the causal ends. I open up myself before thee. I am not aware whether I am contaminated, impure, whatever. I have no idea whether my thoughts are pure or not, my imaginations are pure or not, my intentions are pure or not. I have no idea. So don't go by it. Go by my mere core holding, and which is that I want to purify myself. Come, pervade into me and purify me. Wherever impurities reside, come and clean me. The cleansing must be dispensed by your grace. Come. And then we insist upon him. We prevail upon him by seeking, please, please, please. Punat pundarikakshah, punat pundarikakshah, punat pundarikakshah. Punatu means again, it's a repetition, reiteration. Pundarikakshah, the one who bears the lotus eyes, the lotus-eyed one, an indication given to the Lord of Maintenance, Bhagwan Vishnu Narayan. We insist upon him again and again. Please do that. And what is this seeking for? This seeking, this repetition, this insistence, this kind of a assertiveness is to ensure that I know that this is the foremost requirement, mandation for any seeker who seeks truly to evolve within purity. And purity must be ensured on day-to-day basis. Try this. I've been practicing it for the last several decades, and I've felt what I've felt. I need not give you an elaboration upon it, but I leave it for you to try this very simple technique which can be practiced at your end. The only thing is that you should be capable enough, courageous enough, bold enough, pure enough. You should have the deep yearning, that pain enough in your heart to open up. This is what I saw. This is what I envisioned behind my eyes. Maybe towards anyone, I saw him or her. This is what I envisioned about him or her. This is what I did within my own mind. Nobody is aware what I did. What transpired within my four corners of my mind, no one else is aware about it. But I know about it, and I'm revealing it before you. This is what I saw. Take it away from me. Simply wipe it out. I give it as my offering to you for this particular day. Say this. And then if you get some experience, if you want, you can mention by writing an email to me. Your experience will make me feel very happy. I shall be gratified at my own depths. From the laps of the Ganges and the abode of the Himalayas, in the deeper Himalayas beyond Uttarkashi, माँ गंगा की गोद हिमालय की छाया। ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है, ओम ही सत्य है।